so solving the problem on the screen, the very first thing is to produce my center line in this manner, right? Then I'm going to produce a perpendicular to that center line which I draw, a perpendicular in this manner. All right, so after doing that, what is the next procedure? The next procedure is this: the diameter of the bigger circle at the midpoint here is diameter 50, which is radius what? Radius 25. With my compass, measuring radius 25. All right, so from this midpoint, I produce our first circle, which is this. All right, then the internal circle is diameter 32, which is radius what? Radius 16. All right, so with radius 16, I'll produce what? The second circle in this manner. All right, so that is what settled. So what is the next procedure from there? From the midpoint of this circle downward, we have a mark of what? Mark of 60. Yeah, mark of 60. With my compass and ruler, I measure mark of what? 60. So with that mark of 60 from this midpoint, I strike an arc in this manner. Okay, then I'm going to what? Produce a perpendicular line on that what? On that position. Sorry, an horizontal line on that position. Okay, a thin horizontal line. So after producing that thin horizontal line from the midpoint right here towards my left hand side, I'm having a mark of what? 32. With mark 32 on my compass from this midpoint, I strike an arc. All right, and towards my right hand side, I'm having mark of what? Mark of 40. Mark of 40. So from this same midpoint towards my right hand side, I mark what? 40. Okay, so what is the next thing to do? We are told that the diameter for the circles at the bottom right there are circles of diameter 25. So with my compass, I measure radius 12.5. Okay, with radius 12.5 at this midpoint here. Okay, I produce my first circle, which is this. Okay, with the same radius 12.5 coming to this midpoint here, I produce my what? Second circle. So after producing our second circle, what is the next procedure? What's the next procedure? We are told that the circles on the inside are diameter of what? 15, and their radius is what? 7.5. So with radius 7.5 from this midpoint, I draw my first in this manner. All right. So after doing that, what is the next procedure? Let's start from our right hand side here. All right. Towards the right hand side, we have an arc joining what? This bigger circle and this smaller circle. And we're told that the radius of the arc is what? Radius what? Radius 70. So if we will complete the tracing, it is what? It is an external arc. So we are applying the principle of what? Principle of addition. Principle of addition. Therefore, radius 70 plus radius 25, that's what? That's radius 95. With my compass, I measure radius 95. With radius 95 from this midpoint right here, I strike an arc in this manner. Can you see? Okay. Now radius 70 plus radius 12.5, that's what? That's radius 82.5. Radius 82.5. So with radius 82.5 right there, from this center, I strike the corresponding arc. Okay, so and this is what? This is where they actually what? Intersect. So from that point of intersection, pick your compass and measure radius what? Radius 70. Okay, which is this. Okay, so with radius 70, I come to this point of intersection right here. Then Then I draw of these circles. All right, so that area is what is settled. So at this bottom, we have an arc of radius what? Radius 105. And if we make the complete trace of that arc, it is what? An internal arc. Therefore, we are applying principle what? Of subtraction. All right. So 105 minus 12.5. 105 minus 12.5, that is what? 92.5. So with radius 92.5, which is what I'm measuring right now, I come to this midpoint right here. I strike an arc in this manner. Can you see? With the same radius 92.5, I come to the second midpoint right here. I strike an arc in this manner. So my arcs intersect here, intersect right here. Can you see? So from that point of intersection with my compass, I measure radius what? Radius 105. Then standing at this midpoint right here, I draw. Can you see? So that's it. Okay, now it remains to get what? The arc right here. So how do we do that? First of all, if you are a very good observer, you will observe that from this area here, there is a straight line coming downward. Okay, so let's do that first of all. So I'm going to advise you to draw it what? With thin line in this manner. Okay, can you see? That is the straight line coming from there. Okay, so it is on this straight line that we have our arc of what? Radius 16 lying comfortably on it. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Listen and listen carefully. Okay, the very first thing is pick your compass, measure radius of what? 16, which is what? This. With this radius 16, I stand right here at this junction. I strike an arc like this. Do you see? Right here also, I strike and what? An arc. What I'm trying to do is drawing a line parallel to this very line, separated by a distance of what? Of 16 mm. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, so just follow me. Okay, so I have this line now. So the distance between this line and this line is what? Is 16. Okay, so what is the second procedure? This arc which we want to draw here is what? Is an external arc. If you trace it out, it is what? An external arc. Okay, so radius 16 plus radius 12.5. 16 plus 12.5. 12.5 is the radius of this what? This circle which the arc is actually laying on, and that is what? 28.5. That is 28.5. Okay, so with radius 28.5 on my compass, standing right here, I strike an arc in this manner. Okay, so I'm having my what? My intersection right here. All right, so from that point of intersection, picking your compass, measure radius of what? 16, which is this. With radius 16, standing right here, I'm going to what? Draw. So having it that way, I can now what? I can now balance it up right here. Okay, in this manner. Can you see? So that is it. That is it. All right. So from here, we step it up a little bit further. Thank you.